Of course, Bloomberg Business Post, bootlicking ass fucking Mark Wayne Mullen. My favorite anti-labor guy is Mark Wayne Mullen now. Mr. I started my fucking dad's, he's for Oklahoma. He's like, God damn it, I can't even do his fucking accent. I forgot how he speaks. Okay, let's listen.
Mr. Chairman, you yourself.
Oh, yeah. Mr. Chairman, you don't understand it, sir. I started with nothing. I came from the dirt, sir. I came from the goddamn dirt. And I had to take over my father's plumbing business, which was in the dirt, sir. And now I am a corporation, not as big as you, sir. I will shine your shoes on the way out. Mr. Chairman, I'm so glad you're busting unions. It's making me bust. Every time a union gets busted, I bust myself. Mark Wayne Mullen.
Have been very successful. Rightfully so. Glad you have been. You've been in office for 28 years, and you and your wife have immersed.
Boo. Mr. Chairman, sir, I've studied the blade. And by the blade, I mean speaking with the boot directly down my throat. Sir, I'm doing my very best right now as I suckle on your boots and talk at the same time.
A wealth of over $8 million. And in fact, your quote on being wealthy and being a millionaire was, well, if you write a bestseller, you can be a millionaire too. If you can be a millionaire, why can't Mr. Schultz and other CEOs be millionaires and be honest too? If that's...
Wait, is Howard Schultz a billionaire because he wrote bestsellers? That's crazy. Did he do that? I didn't realize that's how he became a billionaire. I mean, I'm sure he's written a bestseller. Come on. Also, again, the difference between a millionaire and a billionaire is about $1 billion. So I love when this fucking idiot makes that argument. But not only that, but also, yeah, writing a fucking book and hiring motherfuckers nonstop to expand rapidly as you, I know he's talking to Bernie. I know. Chat, I know he's talking to Bernard Sanders. Worst thing Bernie could have ever done is make $1 million, dude. Holy fuck, they'll never stop. It's literally the number one counter. Mr. Bernie Sanders, you say you're a socialist, and here you are, wealthy. It's fucked up. Just like you buying a house ridiculous. Man, Bernie Sanders is the OG House Andy. Do you not remember? He has a fucking log cabin. Bernie Sanders is the OG Gucci shirt Andy. He has a fucking Canada Goose jacket. Everything that people say about me, they've said about Bernie Sanders way back in the day. And he is like infinitely more frugal than me. I at least don't give a fuck about my commodity consumption and very openly tell people to suck my cock when they yell about what I'm buying. And to stop pocket watching. So you're comparing yourself to Bernie? Yeah, right. Maybe in another life, buddy. No, I'm just pointing out that the unfortunately most effective way to counter someone that is on the left or speaking about how society could be run a little bit better. Okay? The most effective counter, unfortunately, is that, you know, you have money, so shut the fuck up. It's a Burton jacket. Burton is headquartered in Vermont. Oh, okay. It was a Burton jacket. Some funny pics of Bernie Sanders in a Tesla Roadster in 2007. I'm going to lose my fucking mind about Megaphonics. Like, there is not a single goddamn issue where Megaphonics can't turn it back to Tesla somehow. I'm going to fucking lose it, dude. I swear to God. Megaphonics, stop linking. I wish I could just take away exclusively your linking privileges. Like just one person that deserves their linking privilege to be taken away, despite still subscribing, it would be you if I could do that. They can do that, Hasan. No, they can do it. No, we can't do it. Oh, FizzCan through Fossabot, maybe?
If that's the case, then why is it that Mr. Schultz, who actually creates jobs and a bestseller of a book, isn't creating any jobs? Why is it that he's corrupt and you're not? Why is it that all CEOs...
That's a great question. If you are interested in hearing the answer, that's a great informative moment, an instructive moment, except no one wants to hear the answer. The difference is twofold. One, the difference between, like I said, $1 billion and $1 million is about $1 billion. And two, more importantly than that, and this is perhaps the most important part, is that Bernie Sanders did not generate $1 million by fucking hiring people and exploiting them. He made it because he made a publishing company more than the amount of money that the publishing company gave him. That's just how it works. Okay? That's it. Technically, the reason why Bernie only made $1 million and not more than that is because he didn't, in Mark Wayne Mullen's words, create jobs.
CEOs are corrupt because they're wealthy, and yet our chairman, who is wealthy, and I'm glad you are, you're not. Chairman, you are chair of the Health, Education, Labor, and Pension Committee. We shouldn't have a biased approach. We should have what's best for America and all those that want to thrive and work in it. And so while we politically disagree, Mr. Schultz, I applaud you for your success. And I applaud all the CEOs out there for...
Bro, he is such a... Oh, my God. He is such a relentless bootlicker, dude. Oh, my God. I applaud you for your success, sir. I wish my daddy was like you.
For success. And all the employees that work hard, that's in the same boat, that's...
Guys, this is a hearing on Howard Schultz's under Howard Schultz's rule, Starbucks is 100 plus NLRB acted on labor violations. Okay? He is glazing this dude specifically that's in front of him because of how much he has violated the existing law.
Making their companies great. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Well, let me respond. The senator did mention my name, I think. And I think you got an all-time record here. You've made more misstatements in a shorter period of time than I have ever heard.
Please correct
me. Well, if I'm worth $8 million, excuse me.
It's all public.
Excuse me.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right? Excuse me.
Yes, sir.
If I'm worth $8 million, that's good news to me. I'm not aware of it. That's a lie. All right? Number two.
Part of public records.
You're probably looking at some phony right-wing internet stuff. It ain't true.
Yeah. Dude, everyone's laughing at this. Get him, Bernie.
All right,
Cook
you
him.
should read beyond that. It is not true.
It's part of public records.
No, it is not public record.
Okay. Well, you made
It is
$1.7 million on your book.
public record.
You made
All right, it is-
$1.7 on your book.
Excuse me. I've got the mic now. Number
Did you not
two,
make the statement
I
that if
have
you want to
the
be a
mic
millionaire?
now. I've got it.
Did you
had
not
your
make
time.
that statement?
You had your time.
Okay.
All right? You're not telling the truth. Second of all, you got no evidence that I have ever said that all CEOs are corrupt. I have never, ever said that.
Probably not all, but every time you talk
probably
about
not
CEOs,
that
you do
shouldn't
say that.
say it. Furthermore,
It does make me a little bit happy seeing fucking Bernie Sanders, an 800-year-old man, have to go through the same level of fucking brain rot against another seated American congressperson. Like, this level of bad faith argumentation starts at the tippy top and goes all the way down. It is fucking such a permanent part of American existence, dude. Big homie's chirping like a fucking gray name in the chat. It's insane.
But what this hearing is about is whether or not you talk about being pro-union. Really, what this hearing is about is whether workers have the constitutional right to form a union. The evidence is overwhelming, not from me, but from the National Labor Relations Board, is that time after time after time, despite what Mr. Schultz is saying, Starbucks has broken the law and has prevented workers from joining unions to collectively bargain for decent wages and benefits.
The part being missed is that probably a lack of systemic exploitation and Bernie writing books. There is a level of exploitation that occurs that is completely outside of his control. Okay? It's like when I work for Amazon, or even when anyone else works for Amazon, as a matter of fact, or when anyone else works for, when a Starbucks worker, ironically, wants to unionize their workplace, and then someone turning around and telling them, well, Starbucks is utilizing non-fair trade beans from the third world or whatever the fuck. And it's like, brother, that's like entirely out of my control. There is also no alternative in that situation, right? There's nothing you can do. Now, there is something you could do. I mean, a level of control that you can get is through unions. I mean, that is if the unions got to a point where they could actually make statements and change, the logistics of the company that they're working on. But it doesn't matter because the goal never is decent in that conversation. There is no good faith argument over like Bernie Sanders' earnings. Not. The argument in of itself revolves, guys, I already fucking ran the top of the hour ad break 13 minutes ago. Please shut the fuck up. Oh my God. There's no real segue here because I ran it already. Jesus Christ. The entirety of chat is like fucking unbearable, dude. It is a very successful method to shift the conversation away from what Bernie Sanders is saying to perceived hypothetical hypocrisies. Okay? That's it. It's always about that. Which is why it's like additionally unbearable when I hear the left do it to other leftists. That's why I get fucking so endlessly frustrated. Because it's like, why are you doing this? You literally have a Substack. You want... No, you didn't, lol. Yes, I did, bro. Why are you telling me I didn't run... Dude, look at this. Do you see this? 11 minutes ago. Why are you telling me whether or not I ran a fucking ad break? Like, it doesn't... It blows my mind. You might not have seen it. Anyway, it's just a very viable weapon to wield against people that are not even fucking anti-capitalist in many instances, just simply advocating for a better way to move forward. Okay? That is the sad state of affairs. So when I see like dudes with a Substack who want to do exactly what I'm doing and are trying to do exactly what I'm doing, but at like a much smaller scale, try to fucking shift traffic over to their Substacks by being like, dude, this guy's fucking rich. Have you guys seen that this guy's fucking rich? Fuck this guy. It blows my mind. I'm like, bro, you're shitting on a future you as well.